You guys ready? Alright, we're sitting here, we're sitting with the sun and the world, okay? The sun for me is happily ever after, alright? It's happily ever after. This is always available to you. It doesn't come on such and such date after this or that occurs. Your happily ever after begins the moment, like with the world card, you decide. It starts now. It starts now. It's a shift in mentality. Happily ever after, when we label it with the attached files of this happened, this occurred, now I'm happy. Well, fuck, dude, you know what I mean? Really, what was ever preventing you was appreciation, lack of appreciation. So basically, when you decide to appreciate life, your happily ever after begins at that point, okay? And we have the sun card coming up next to the world. Next to the world. The world is a new beginning, alright? You don't gotta cross off the days on a calendar. You don't have to wait for an event. Alright? The new beginning can begin the moment you shift your mentality to I appreciate life. And here I go. This is my happily ever after. From this moment, I appreciate life. And so begins your happily ever after, alright? Next we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords coming in with the King of Wands. The King of Wands is his divine masculine. This is very arrogant. This is not, we see masculine's arrogance much along the terms of ego, which is usually attached to the King of Pentacles. This is the King of Wands. This is an absent-minded arrogance because he's looking at the Ace of Swords, okay? The King of Wands, he's at the edge of his seat, right? He's at the edge of his seat. He has been cut open. He's been cut open, okay? Revealing the soul. Revealing the aspects of himself that have been beneath the surface, kind of incubating in the womb of the heart, which is soul. Alright? But this King of Wands, for me, looking at the Ace of Swords, which the Ace of Swords for me, it is that clarity. It is the truth. And you don't earn your sword until you find your truth, alright? King of Wands, though, I think this is a jumping the gun type of energy. This is looking at the sun, looking at the world, okay? The sun comes up after what? After much darkness. You know what I mean? The world offers you what? It offers you a new start. You know, which is a chance that's always available to you. It's always readily available to you. However, in obtaining that Ace of Swords, there's a lot of work behind it. Alright? There's a lot of work behind it. Twin flames, divine feminine, divine masculine. These are our light workers. Okay, I don't hear that mentioned much. Rather, twins are seen as, you know, the ultimate romance. I see them more of an abomination of romance. An absolute abomination of romance. Truth is an abomination of existence. Truth is. So the learning of the sword and the sway comes with responsibility. It comes much with responsibility. This is in your wit, and this is your role here. Your role is to cut your way ahead. Alright? Where we are contained. We are contained and everyone's complaining. Everyone's complaining, but no one's branching out. Alright? If we never leave these four walls, well, shit, same shit to complain about, just on another day, right? The learning of the sword, this will completely scapegoat you. It will turn your wool black. It will turn your white wool black. Very much so. Truth is the black sheep. The black sheep is true. You understand that? So in the learning of the sword, you don't learn it, ace it, and carry on where you're at. It comes with responsibility. It comes with commitment. And that's a commitment here to the world. It is your work. It's your energetic work. It is your light work. And it is Christ energy. Okay? Christ energy. Christ energy will never, at the time, be understood. That's what it is. It's for your motherfucking sins. What you don't understand, what you judge in me, I bring to the surface by showing you something a little bit different. Okay? That allows you to purge your ignorance. It allows you to purge your ignorance, become familiar, and follow through the path that I'm carving. The path that I'm carving, what I'm carving, is a blueprint of the new world. Alright? There's much responsibility that comes with that sword. You don't light up and just ace that shit and stay where you're at. Absolutely not. Okay? So that's why I say this King of Wands here is jumping the gun. It's very arrogant. It's very passionate. But there's a lack of understanding here. There's a lack of understanding. It's very much alright. You know what I mean? Blazing my truth now. Blazing my truth now that feminine has done the work to make it okay. Now I'm comfortable. It ain't about comfort. There ain't nothing comfortable about a motherfucking sword. Absolutely nothing. This is painful. A lot of that pain comes from the fact that you lead. Leaders ain't got friends. Leaders got no motherfucking friends. Nobody understands a leader. How can you understand something you ain't never seen before? You can't. You can support it. You can back it, I guess. You can back it up. You can follow it. But there's no understanding a leader. They are the first. They are ahead. So this King of Wands for me is a little bit excited. It's masculine, fuck yeah, a new start with all this, you know. My truth is okay. That's the Christ mission. A lot of people talk about Christ consciousness. The Christ mission actually, the Christ mission is actually very lonesome. It's very lonesome because all the while you are misunderstood the whole way through. Okay? But much like them thorns, 9-inch nails, this sword you bear for the world. You bear for the world. You bear for their lack of, you know, they ain't familiar. They're afraid. They're judgmental. They will bash you. They will diss you. They'll nail you to a motherfucking cross. But in modern times, what are they gonna do? Fucking throw shade like a motherfucker, make you uncomfortable. Alright, that's the Christ mission, and it's all for you. It's all for you. It's for the world. It's for the world. All that suffering, all that bloodshed, all that pain. It's for the world. You show them something they ain't never seen. They face it. They're afraid of it. They judge it. They spit on it. They're gonna beat your fucking ass. You're a faggot. You're a nigger. You're a witch. Whatever the fuck they want to say. But, guess what? What you just did for them was for their own ignorance. You allow them to purge their fearful response to something they ain't never seen. Which leads to what? It leads to expansion. That's how expansion comes about. Okay? So King of Wands, fuck yeah. I've been cut down. My truth is exposed. I see a new beginning now. He's become very comfortable in this. He's been built up. He's passionate about it. By the work feminine does. Feminine is a hardcore light worker. Hardcore. Okay? Light work is a dark and it's a lonesome job. It hurts. But throughout it, what you have to fall back on, what you have absolutely guarantee is your own heart. And that's what we're here to remind this world of, is their own heart. Their own heart is absolute love, much like yours and anybody else's. Okay? And that love is available once you shake your fears. You know what I mean? Judgment, hatred, those are fearful responses. Those are fearful responses to something that rattles your reality. What rattles your reality is shit you ain't seen before. You're gonna see a lot of shit you ain't never seen because our twins are here. They're learning their swords and the initiation of that sword. And that sword is going to keep cutting through the layers, revealing the blueprint of the new fucking world. The new fucking world you ain't never seen. So much of your fearful responses will show. They are going to surface. That's Christ's energy. That's Christ's energy, not your fear, but the shit you're afraid of. That's Christ's energy, motherfuckers. Alright, that's the Christ mission. Revealing to you what's outside of the box that you live in, which allows you opportunity to purge your fearful responses to change. This world is in dire need of change. We're all waiting for it. We're all waiting for it. You know? But when we see it, we're afraid. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is he or she doing? What is divine masculine? What is divine feminine fucking doing? Fucking straight fucking what? You know what I mean? These motherfuckers are crazy. The devils. Nah, these are God's fucking people, motherfuckers. They're carrying on the Christ mission. They're helping you. They're helping you because once you purge that, you start becoming, alright, it's alright. It's alright, I'm used to it now. And guess what? Stereotypes, bullshit of such becomes overturned. It gets overturned. Alright? It's Christ energy. It's Christ energy. Christ energy ain't gonna sit stagnant in a box. Christ energy is gonna be the one to bleed. Take the fucking nails on the way out. And leave the fucking box. Okay? So our masculine, he's in this King of Wands energy. This is very much, he's hyped. He's hyped, but he's cocky as fuck. This is hella cocky. He's very cocky. Yeah, I know. He's just gonna blaze now. He's just gonna go on. Right. Same recognition he feels he gets as the King of Pentacles. Now that the mind is open, it's not just in material matter. He's getting a little cocky now that he's just gonna own this title. But that sort of comes with much work. And it's lonesome work. Ain't nobody digging through the walls with you. It's solo work. You will be judged. You will be judged. Okay? You will be hated on. Motherfuckers are gonna throw shade. There's hella shade in an incision that you yourself are digging. That's light work. That's light work. Alright? Escaping that box. Not just to run rapid. Oh, yeah. I'm a King of Wands now. But to make way for everyone behind you once they are ready. Once they are ready. They're not ready. So it comes with much judgment, shaming. Alright? That sword is a responsibility. But it's your commitment here to Earth, to the world. Okay? So this King of Wands, it's a kind of a naive. It's kind of a naive passion. He's ready for it. He's ready for a fucking new beginning. He knows, he knows he's exposed. He's comfortable with that sword. But he doesn't know. He doesn't know that sword, it's not a trophy. It's not like a wand. It's not a trophy. Okay? It's not a trophy. It's very much a tool and a weapon. A tool and a weapon. Okay, so now, We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. Masculine, this is something. All these cups. There's a certain, like I said, with the King of Wands. This is a certain cockiness. Now of a, So all these empty cups, okay? But you don't truly embody the Nine of Cups until you're completely well. You're absolutely well and fulfilled within, without the need to entertain or take compliment of any of these cups. Alright? It's not just showing off in front of them. Okay? I hear this card spoken of as wish fulfillment. When you become well within, when you become completely fulfilled within, meaning no other cup that anybody holds do you need to entertain for any reason. All of your wishes are released to you. All of your dreams, they become available. Alright? You are whole now. Okay. We have the Fool and we have the Death card. Right, this is very much, the Death card is, well, it's going to come about. It's going to come about with the clearing up of cycles, but I strongly suggest that when it comes about, your understanding of cycles is true. Ace of Swords, that it is true to you, because your sword is going to be in a shaking hand. A shaking hand. If you are not truly well on your own, okay, what you do for show is still a show. It's still a show, you know what I mean? But wishes are granted when you're completely fulfilled within, and the only one who can fulfill you within is yourself, okay? So if you are attached to things, we have the World, that's new beginnings, and with the Death card, okay? This is an opportunity coming after endings. You know, the endings of cycles. But when we don't understand what a cycle is, and therefore we are attached. We are attached to the outcome of things. We are attached and identify. We identify ourselves with situations. When they roll over and they're now face down in the dirt, our sword is held by a shaking hand. A shaking hand because we feel that's a part of us. Anything you lose in this lifetime is it's an opportunity, it's an era. Okay, it's something you've crossed paths with. It's not you. It doesn't make you or break you. And until you understand that, you're going to be attached to the loss of things or the end of situations. And when those situations have cycled out, your hands are going to shake. That hand bears a divine, sacred fucking truth. That's what that sword is. Okay? Sturdy hands are bared by people who are well within, with or without anything coming or going to or from them. Alright? So we have the Fool card. The Fool and the King of Wands. This is kind of a, like I said, it's kind of a naive, fuck yeah, I'm in it. I've peeped. What's up? I'm in. But are you well? Are you well? On your own? Because when endings come about, if part of you is dying with, by dying with a situation, phasing out with a person, you're not well. You know what I mean? So the jump into a new beginning is a little bit naive. This Nine of Cups, there's very much a self-structure. And with the Ace of Swords, okay, there's a structure that really needs to be understood, okay? Really needs to be understood about yourself, who you are. God does not create any of us as less than himself. Alright? There's nothing greater than you. There's nothing at all greater than you. Alright? So when you take stance, or you take a throne, are you taking it to one up somebody? Are you taking it to, you know what I mean? Win over a phasing out situation? Like the dying horse of the death card? No, motherfucker, dude, look at this. You're a fucking knight, dude. You're a fucking warrior. You're a fucking warrior. Understand that about yourself. Understand that about yourself. There's nothing that you're losing that's taking any of you with it. Unless you think it is. So that sword, that truth of yours, needs to be as solid as a sword. Okay, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. When the wheel turns, this wheel does not turn without clearance to turn. You know what I mean? If the path ahead of you has not been cleared out, that wheel's gonna stop. No, you have the Wheel of Fortune, which always turns in your favor. The future is always in your favor. Okay? But if you feel that you're leaving parts of yourself behind you, then you don't quite understand yourself yet. You don't quite understand yourself yet. None of these cups contain you. Therefore, none of these cups can fulfill you. And therefore, none of these cups are connected to you. Okay? So, the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Sun, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune. Dude, you have green light on a new beginning. And it's It is vital. It is vital to you to really get in there and understand who you are. Understand yourself. Okay? Truly understand yourself. For a new beginning. There's nothing new about a beginning that we are dragging old thought patterns into. We're offered a new start, but we feel a part of us is missing due to what we're leaving behind. Okay. So we have the Ten of Swords here. We have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Divine Masculine. These 10 swords. This is a completion. Okay, where you're at in your life, your path where it has led you. Maybe that was work you were putting in work. Okay. You're depleted, defeated, your face is in the ground. You have gotten everything there is to get out of where you are at. Okay? Including ideals. Ideals that are external to your own truth. Okay? Your own truth. It's complete. You're at completion. Okay? That doesn't mean that you are over. But it means this is opportunity now to recognize, motherfucker, who you are. Who you are. How strong, how beautiful you are. Okay? Your face is not in the dirt because another one bites and dies. Your face is in the dirt because you have completed everything you needed to learn. Where you're at. And I say learn because of all the swords. 10 swords from head to tail of your spine, dude. You're done. But you ain't over. You are forever, okay? You are forever. Get up. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. You're not in your grave. You're not in your grave, baby. You have taken everything you needed to take. Acquired everything you needed under your, on your resume. on your spiritual resume. To fucking shine, motherfucker. To fucking shine. The 10 of Cups. This rainbow, baby, that's you. That is, the rainbow is actually the format of our energy centers. Okay? And with twins, divine masculine and divine feminine are the other side of each other's rainbow. You are an identical energetic match to one another. Okay? The shit that's coming between the two of you is a reflection of the shit that's within you. Blocking up your energy. Okay? Your energy flows straight to one another. So if there's anything coming between the two of you, that's a reflection of something in your energy. Right? It's a wound. It's something, that needs to be addressed. It needs to be understood. It needs to be healed. It needs to be overcome in some way and shifted out of your energetic field so you can shine. Okay? And that's what leads you to one another. Alright? You're not dead in the dirt Because this is it for you. You're dead in the dirt because you've completed. You have hit completion of everything the surface has to offer you. And with it, you've earned and learned your fucking sword. Your own sword. Reveals you. So it's kind of, if you're dead in the dirt, well, your truth, which has been under the surface all the while, now it's time for it to come forth, you know what I mean? And that's where now we have the King of Swords. It's time for you to live in your truth. Not live in the adjustments of ideas you've acquired and adopted around you. You've adjusted yourself. You've made fit of where you're at, who you're with. Nah, dude. You've been cut down. Move ahead. Alright? Move ahead. We have the Knight of Wands. Get in it. Get in it. Alright? Get in it. I understand this ain't some playboy bullshit. This ain't some fuckboy bullshit. You're not petty like that. You ain't on that petty ass surface level. King of fucking Swords. The Ace of Swords, dude. With all that passion you have as a King of Wands, understand the blessing of the truth that is within you. Okay? That's a role here. That is a role. That role reveals and is going to be the fucking that motherfucker. You're revealing the new world, dude. You can play around in this fucking box. This box. You can play around these four walls. You can play around in this box too. You can play around in these four fucking walls all you want. But that sword it's both a blessing and a responsibility, okay? Keep going, dude. There is a truth within you. Motherfucker. Slay these motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Slay us where we're at. Slay us. You're a bad motherfucker, dude. You understand that? We have the Empress here, and we have the Seven of Swords, okay? We have the Empress and the Seven of Swords. Okay? The Empress, this is my Divine Feminine card. Divine Feminine. Seven of Swords. This is energies, be it in a partner, be it in an entire network that you deal with, that you fuck with. This is energies that you're around when you're just there to, show off, one up somebody, alright? The Empress is no fucking joke. Fucking mother of all queens, you know what I mean? You are as valid. You're just as valid. You're a divine masculine, dude. Much like you're feminine, okay? So this is bullshit right here. This is a manipulator. This is a game player. It's all fun and games, right? Feminine ain't playing games. Neither should you. Your identity is no joke, baby. No joke. Okay? No joke. And then we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant for me is representation of both our fixed path and our righteous path, which is our spiritual path. I'm going to end this on the note of understanding who you are. Because you are not a joke, okay? You're not a joke. You know, your fixed path, that's your, that's a life that you're pretty much born into. Okay? That's where, that's a life you're, expected to live. A sword reveals the unexpected, and that is your righteous path, that is your spiritual path. We're here to bring the new world. We're here to bring the new world. Okay? So in this Knight of Cups, you are well on your own. And when you really know that, all of your wishes, dude, everything, start being released to you. Okay, but you're up for a new start right here. And you want to go for it. You know what I mean? You're ready for it. If you're ready for it, baby, know who it is that you are. Who you are. Not just what you want to do, but the truth of your identity. Take your righteous path. You are a righteous motherfucker. Much like you're feminine. Thank you.